through Montol, which is the revival of an ancient Cornish festival. It fell into disuse like many other Cornish festivals due to being frowned upon, and another one by the establishment, mainly the churches, particularly in the Methodists, who weren't into people having fun, and fun is all about. In fact, the whole premise is the world turned upside down, and that means that attendees tend to reverse their social status. So poor people dress in finery, rich people dress in what they call tatters, like rags, and there's guising, which involves wearing a mask, but there's singing, there's dancing, Cornish dancing of course, playing loud horns, and generally having a good time with lots of time spent in pubs in between. So there's various components, as I said, 3 processions. First one is the one I'm trying to get to now. I'm puffing a bit, and that's really, I think, more for the younger generation. Then there's a 6 p.m. one, which is probably the main procession, and finally there's a late night one, which involves the chalking of the mock, being a symbolic reinvention of the sun. So you can see quite clearly it has some pagan background to it, and nothing wrong with that, of course, but you can see why the church disapproves, really. But yeah, it's a good time. You get a lot of weird and wacky characters even without their costumes on. I hope to meet up with some of them, have a chat later on. I might even try and get them to explain their involvement. But the main man behind it is a chap called Simon Reed. He's a very genial gentleman who works hard, former councillor in the area, and yeah, so maybe we might get a few words out of him later. Okay, so I'm going to shut up now and get there. Just bumped into Simon Reed, the master of ceremonies here, and he's informed me that there is going to be some fire and that there's somebody gone nuts. So I don't know what that exactly means, but he looks a little jittery, to say the least, and I think he might have been having some Dutch courage, but I don't blame him if he did. He said he was about to make a phone call to the mayor, so I don't know what that entails. Perhaps a bit of grovelling, maybe, try and get things going. Okay, so I'm just going to get back to the car because the afternoon march is later than I had anticipated, so I've got a bit more time to perhaps do some more photography. Okay, come back to you soon. So as you can see, things are beginning to warm up with some carol singing. There is people dressed as almost as many photographers this year as participants. A bit more on the carol singing. So here is the Montol banner, the various beasts, of which one over there, another in the distance. Well, that one I think is Kazakh North. Many of these people come year after year after year. Some of them will be new. The guy with the long grey beard is also, with the cabbage leaves around his hat, is Chancellor of the Cabbage. There will be Brussels sprouts may be thrown later, if allowed by health and safety. I think the lady, the short lady in the red top and the green dress, I think that's Alex Taylor. Simon Reed is in the yellow high vis. He's probably terrified at the moment. Let's go! Montol also involves intruding into various premises and giving them a bit of a fright. Up, all the way up, all the way down, all the way around. Evening all.
Afternoon.